Hello, hello, and welcome. I am Web Weaver, and I am so glad that you have found my channel here today. This is where I do a one card tarot reading just to give us some guidance for our day ahead. Getting business out of the way, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. And I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, which is different than traditional tarot. So I do have notes here that I refer to help guide me in these readings until I have these cards memorized. So we will get started. This reading is going to be for Tuesday, August 5th. I almost said July there for a second. Needle off. Alright. Hope you all had a lovely Monday. Hope it was gentle. Mondays are known for not being gentle. Alright, Tuesday, August 5th. What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? All right, so I'm going to split the deck. Take the card from the middle. I do not read reversals. We have another Earth. Earth has been the theme for, what, a week now? This is one of Earth. So let me bring you down while we talk about this. Oh, I just bumped the whole stand. Let's not help. There we go. All right. So this represents a time of change and new beginnings on the career and home front, driven by a desire for financial security and independence for yourself and for those for whom you are responsible. Time to make preparations and plans for the future so that you are not challenged or placed under stress by the changes that are coming. It is time to be grounded in your approach and seek tangible outcomes that meet your desires. Determine your weaknesses and strengths, weigh your responsibilities, and decide whether or not they fit with your goals and objectives. Consider the impact your decision will have on those around you and be certain of your motivation. Now is the time to build strong foundations. All right, so obviously there are some changes on the horizon. It could be that something comes up financially, or it could be that something comes up that just affects you financially. So if we look at the bigger picture of things, there's a lot going on in this country right now in the United States um, and the world. But there's a lot going on that could have some impact on financial security in the months ahead, weeks ahead, months ahead, days ahead. So in the bigger picture, it's always good to make sure you have some sort of financial security. And if that's what's coming down the pike, if these changes that this card is talking about are the bigger picture changes, it's going to affect everyone, no matter whether you have a great paying job or maybe you do not have a great paying job. Maybe you live in a big house with a big mortgage. Maybe you live in a rental apartment. These changes can affect everyone. And it really doesn't take much for something to start straining finances, right? So this is telling us that yes, there are changes coming. There are things coming down the pike. Maybe not terrible things, but they could have an impact. And now is the time to try to uh, mitigate those changes, if you will. So figure out what you're good at, Figure out your strengths. What are your responsibilities? Can you make it all work? All right, so if you would like to meditate on the imagery of this card, feel free to pause the video now. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for our next reading. Blessed be.